Okay, this is the Stan. By now, you should know who he is. He's been a friend of mine for 15 years. He's been with me as a friend through thick and thin. Now, he helped me a lot. Helped me a lot. What was damaged to me and done to me, and I really want to give him a fair break. But Joe Biden had a deal in place that Donald Trump has to certify to, and with law in place and things like that. So, and that goes for Dave upstairs and Chantel and Machete Boy, that they shouldn't have messed with me because I'm under the White House as General USA Naval Sir, and also Army, US Army Navy SEAL. Well, both. Because I graduated both, it's complicated because one came first. One came Navy SEAL as Army, one came Navy SEAL as Navy, and that's possible. They screwed up the boundaries for what was possible a very long time ago because of time travel. Yeah, I was very fit back then, and I wasn't damaged PA hospital, and I didn't smoke cigarettes much. I gave them up at a certain point, and I only started them again when I got to Darwin. And I joined the US Army there as well, and I helped Australia's Army barracks. So I helped as a veteran as well of Australia, and through my family, might be legally challenged on some of this. But US Hall of Records won't lie on so much of it unless Donald Trump tries to escape the law by making a fraudulent video using me through tech. But yes, a lot of strings were pulled for me to get me to where I was. But apart from that, I was a perfect vessel that they screwed up all my life, and that's what happened to Stan in a way too. He was damaged by tech controlled, and it's not his fault. And please, he has code names, don't mess with them. He's not someone to be messed with. He can really get violent, but he's really a kind person too. Really kind person. He showed lots of kindness to myself and someone else. So I appreciate that, Stan. Stay good, and you're not going out like the song. Okay, miss you, buddy. And there's a champion feed that's going to come up to you on your feed. You will know about that in time. You'll get to be getting your championship status with the Martial Arts Academy, which will be cool for you because it'll work to your advances in the future. And don't worry about your back. They broke my back too, but they broke my back way worse, mate. Way worse, and it's pivotal. They lied through another video saying it wasn't pivotal, which it is. It will be. See, they play the games to try to get legal feeds through, but that's just, they're trying to get more money for US because they feel tight that it only ended up square one with how much money spent. But no, I made the allies in the world a lot of money, and but I saved the world unlimited too. So I was doing that for a very long time and clocking up every time I had a cigarette or a chuff of weed. And Stan helped me with that too, and that was because Asia wouldn't let me have my alternative. What did you do with that? That was unfair, and also it was a judged odds of what you should have done on the phone call to me, mate, because you didn't do right by me. You treated me like other dog shit, and I was in desperate need of it for the damage the PA hospital did to me, and also on my 10-year ASIA order, and as a veteran of Australia and security and weapons specialist and awesome all-round good guy, hero. But I I was humble and I kept it quiet to keep my family safe and keep everyone else safe. And I did that for 25 years. I kept it mostly quiet. Stan knew a little bit of it because I told him. And I did keep it really lock solid quiet apart from that, apart from just some channels. And apart from a certain time, and Joe Biden had made me talk at all, and Donald Trump before it. But that was part of this time travel puzzle that John Howard, he got oversaw by some demons, I'm afraid. But then we come to the goodness, because the world's going to get better and we stop taking up people so bad. But in America, the tech will keep going, and then they won't know the truth about me. And I don't like that, but Christians promised with Joe Biden and through the Pope Francis and any future popes, that the truth be known to all Christians and Muslims around the world about me. And that's for the true Christians and the true worth ones, and then the trash ones won't, and they won't agree. Or they won't know, and they'll just say, oh, I don't know, I hadn't heard of that before, and things like that, because they'll be so teched up by alien tech and tech inside them. So it gets complicated, really complicated, because it'll be like talking to brick walls, and I don't like that, and the free world won't like that, and that's a Hitler campaign, and I don't want Hitler. The world didn't want Hitler. We fought Hitler and won, and we don't want to have to do that to the world again through evils. Okay, because there was master players playing with that, and time travel and all sorts of shit. With Russia was involved in to do with Hitler. Yeah, through time travel. Get sick. And Red Alert 2, the computer game, was emulating what some of it was about, except without the time travel. But that was in Red Alert, wasn't it Red Alert 3 or something? And then cyborgs and stuff, yeah, they left the clues there. See, they knew the future, and they put through music all about me, through endless songs about me and my life and my family life and my love life, which they made nearly non-existent to be evil assholes mostly, and steal my wives, which were set out for me with a big humongous stick, and they fucked it up. Out of jealousy, and that I'm going to be the richest man on earth and close to God. They were really horrified at finding out how bad it was through time travel, and then they got angry with me and took it out on me at present time as well, which they do to me on occasion through aches and pains through my body and tech related, which they're starting to do more to people who banished Donald Trump out of the way last time, and things like that. And it's going to get really hairy, so just make sure you say some nice kind words about Donald Trump, so to save his soul, because he's been not too good of a cat, okay? And he wants to appreciate that from MuRay Burns saying this, because I will become his spokesperson for telling more truth and lies, some of it's lies, okay, from Donald Trump. Because Asia got taken me too, that's sometimes comes through and says some things through my head as well. So that's to tell me certain things. But they put some funny imagery sometimes, but not like the past, what CIA did. They were horrific, man. Preparing me to fight Satan and God. Why did they want to fight God? They went too far, and they know it. There's a song, went too far, I don't know when, the bell, tragedy, gone too far. Yeah, that was about time travel and about gays. God said the stone gays to death. Now, That's pretty rough without explaining it, you know? And the ancient Aztecs, they did that. They tore out the hearts, cut out the hearts of young boys and young girls, and they found the Tower of Terror, it was called. It was a huge big skulls on the inside, and just went up from ground level of underground right the way to the surface. That many virgins, they couldn't count them all, and they said, yeah, it looks like boys were part of it too, so they were saving them up for the alien gods. Now, it gets scary because we don't know which one to play, because there's alien gods and all these things, and that's where I have to be scared, because God will want to prepare me for what fate is coming my way, but God's got a forgiving nature. So Donald Trump is relying upon that for going too far through time travel, and hopes God will repeal the damaged elements on some of it, because it's going to get quite bad. Donald Trump tried to pay me off with $300 million by PayPal, and now Asia can redirect that to somewhere else if they want to, or yeah, I don't know, because it was done through tech to me to sort of accept it through my phone, but through thrall, but doesn't mean I wanted to accept such a piddly amount of what damage he did to me, and from the US government, and also, well, yeah, consider that a down payment or something, I don't know, but yeah, 300 million's a bit low, don't you think, Donald Trump? Yeah, when Australian Federal Police owed me $1 trillion 25 years ago, with proof from my Australian Federal Police caller 6 years ago for an hour, and that was so serious, it's not funny, and I miss those Australian Federal Police. I want to talk to them, and I want to love them in their lives, and give them peace and happiness, lots of love from me to them, and my family to them, because my family are going to cry forever about these things too. Okay, because it's such a tragedy, and that it was done to me, their family member, and I was innocent the entire time, Donald Trump. Yeah, but I get my fruits of God, and I'll become a powerful God. Donald Trump put me through on that 10-year order from Asia. You're becoming a powerful God. Yeah, and I've got part of God in me. So they were trying to supplant God through me, and then they got jealous, and then all these things, and then God comes eventually. Through time travel, and then time stops, because God comes. Then they don't know what happens. And I wonder how many other aliens in the universes did this, and then God came too and sorted it out. So it's scary. Emilita, you and my wife to the space-time continuum, and in my natural life, and I'm angry. You were Emma Burns, not Emilita, and I had the biggest commando cock, and Asia know that, and yeah, and it's just, praise the Lord, that what is broketh God make neweth. Yes, I studied up a big man on God and the Bible and the holy wisdom of God and the prophets when I was 14, and I kept going for many years, many libraries, learning from the thickest books, oldest archaic books, and with the hardcorest dictionaries and encyclopedias to learn it all. Yeah, I knew it all before PA destroyed me. Not smart PA hospital. Wrecked my soul too. I don't like that. Anyway, you can pay up PA hospital, and any more damages that you owe me too. Make a deal. Make it good.